Hi everyone, welcome to the, I think, third episode of Parazoologists Wanted. Today we we're going to do a continuation of the scenario that we had done previously. So Senna wandered off to it was Senna, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So Senna, you tried to get fishes for the rest of the group to pass through this chilling night that you're about to get in. Um, and as the snowstorm that's rocking the region of Sukunga started to blow, you got fishes, but you've lost your way back. So imagine, okay, so we're gonna be using this map right here. You have to imagine that this whole thing all around you is like very low visibility. You find yourself, uh, um, you find yourself, uh, back at the river after your previous survival check. You wandered through the snow and got lost and somehow came back to the river in which you fished those fishes. It is now getting pretty late. I would like for you to make a Constitution saving throw because of the biting cold of this place. All right, excellent. So yeah, you so far you're able to resist uh, the the winds, the snow, the cold, the low visibility. You're not taking any damage or any levels of exhaustion, but your time is short. What are you going to do to try to survive in this environment? Oh, by the way, you're here. That's where I dropped your character off.
Mm.
Senna? Oh, you might be muted.
I'm gonna try and get to some shelter
All right.
if I can find it.
Okay. So, could you um okay, how do you okay, I need you to make a perception check to try to identify nearby shelter. Okay. You you move around. You're going to spot that there are some very broken down, super old houses uh, on along the sides of this river, but they've been so torn down by the elements that the ones that you find don't provide for for any cover. You do spot uh, uh, some light in the distance. On the other side of the river, you see uh, what what is probably either an electric light or a fire glowing somewhere.
I'll head towards it, but stealthily.
Okay. Um. All right. So roll. Okay. First off, I need for you to roll for stealth for that, and You find that there is a rather broken down bridge that passes passes the river, but I'm going to need a roll for you to get through through the bridge, as it is very like unstable. Do you want to roll athletics for just running across as fast as you can? Do you want to try to jump across with acrobatics?
I think I'll try and jump.
Okay, all right. 18 acrobatics,
Not
perfect.
bad.
So yeah, there's a crash, and the rest of the bridge collapses behind you, but you do get to the other side. Um, all right, and that's where we're gonna. Oh, oh, yeah. I thought. Uh, excellent. Yeah, I hadn't spotted there was that bridge too. Okay, we're gonna go back to the others. How are you settling around the like in the inside of the lab, trying to make preparations as the night starts to go down, and once everybody's done about like 1 hour of activities, you're going to notice that Senna is has been gone for way too long. Ron, why don't you start?
Uh, so it appears that, well, Senna is not back yet, huh?
That's first off, I need you to tell me like about an hour of what you do to set up for the snowstorm before you notice that Senna's been gone for too long.
Okay, okay. Hmm. Okay. I'll probably start trying like start a fire using like some woods. Start the fire using some woods and the electricity from like some electricity from the old wires from the
Oh, did they
or is it all non-powered?
it's non-powered as far as you can tell. Um, as far as wood goes, you'd have to like head out into the storm to like find
Hmm.
to like find a tree. But you did see a couple of trees nearby before the sun sets.
Hmm. I probably would have liked to grab some branches though.
Okay. Uh, um. So you head outside.
I'm not good at Constitution saving. I am. Uh, I'll try to like hurry back and like go out there for a quick bit, get some
Mm-hmm.
branches, and get right back.
You you got it. You don't take any chances. I in this case it's more a sort of like a role, not a nature check to like find forage this stuff really efficiently and come back before you need to make a constitution saving throw. Okay,
Hmm.
so go ahead. Excellent.
I can't really see because I'm writing down something.
Oh, you got a 19. So yeah,
Oh.
you're able to gather enough wood to have like a to have like a fire started. You don't know how long it's going to last. The wood is a little bit wet, and they're
Hmm.
not like logs. But you are gonna get a fire started with this. Um, Okay. What is Lorelei? What is your character doing?
Mm, trying to find any patches that need to be covered up to just try to keep the wind from blowing in.
Mm-hmm. All right. You want to try to reinforce the door, the entrance. Sorry.
Yes.
Okay. So, um, do you do that by trying to attach some of the tent cloth that you have with you? Do you just put like push the computers and other objects of this room like to the hole in the door? How are you going to reinforce this hole?
I'd use the tent part.
Okay. Um, I think make a let's see. Make either a sleight of hand to attach it quickly, or just survival to like to set it up in a way that's like cold that will stop the cold from coming in. All right. So, you start to set it up. You attach part of the tent to this wooden beam that's holding the door together. And as a gust of wind rushes in, the flap of the tent is like pulled back, and the beam on the door cracks and then just collapses to the side. Nothing else falls, but the hole is now letting is now larger and letting in more cold and snow. Raymond.
Alrighty.
What would you be doing during this hour?
Best idea? Probably just finding like the least cold corner
Okay.
and just curling up into a ball.
Okay. Uh, um, so, heading back to where you got stuck in the ice is like the just like igloos from the inside ice stops a lot of the heat from escaping. So that's actually probably like the more heat retaining spot in this place. I think yeah.
I would head there.
Okay. Um, there's once you okay. Let's see. In this case, you can count that as a short rest if you want. If you have any HP to recover, you can spend one of your hit dice. But yeah, that's gonna count as you like saving your strength and resting.
All right.
Let's see. Okay, cool. Right. So 1 hour, 1 hour passes. Yeah, you start to notice that Senna went out for fishing in the cold for about an hour now. Right now, thanks to Ron, you've got a fire going. You've all identified where the hotter spot of this place is going to be. It's going to be as far away from the entrance, and yeah. The other characters with you, the members of the expedition. Ruben is still very dead. Eva is coming in and out of consciousness while Fred is trying to help her out. And Yakov has been eyeing all of you with suspicion from a corner for a little bit now. What are you going to do once your characters group together to talk about Senna's disappearance?
Hmm. Shouldn't Senna be back by now? Everyone?
Yeah, where is she at?
Yeah, it might be time to start looking for her. I
Senna's pronouns are. Oh yeah, she,
don't
they. That's
quite.
right. Sorry for interrupting.
Yeah. I think I got that right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Um. The. All right. Overhearing you, Yakov comes over and says, "It's dangerous out here, cold. We might lose more people if we go looking for her than we would by staying here. Who knows? Maybe they'll just wander back."
Confused look.
What if they don't? We have to go search.
Ugh.
Doesn't matter.
Well,
They're our friend.
someone has to stay with Eva. Eva's not doing well. If you want to risk your lives out there in the cold, be my guests. I will stay here and tend to the fire. Have a look around. Try to understand more about this place.
Hmm.
All right. So we just want to head out, start looking for tracks.
Okay. In this case, I would like for you to make a survival check. Given the snow, it is going to be at a disadvantage, and yeah, the difficulty is going to be pretty high because in 1 hour of snowfall. Okay, natural one.
Yep.
Are you going alone? Before we clear anything else.
I'm going with them, so
Okay.
Me too.
All right. So, the three of you head. Try to look for tracks. Are the other two? Are you giving the help action for survival?
sure.
Okay. Cool. In this case, you don't get really lost. You you follow the tracks through like to the edge of the cavern, and then you see that they've been filled up in a way that you won't be able to follow the snow tracks themselves in the snow. You but you go out of the cavern far enough that you're going to spot something strange. All of you see this sort of glow coming from above you. This ball of light and fire is making its way through the clouds, heading towards the ground, brightly shining through the storm, and you see it just land in the middle of the storm, in the middle of this landscape, shining through all of the snow, and you hear this. You from where you are, the the blast of this explosion you should have felt it. You should have felt the heat, but it uh, um, but it appears that what just happened uh, is more of just an image. You don't feel any heat coming from this. You don't feel the blast knocking you off of your feet or altering the direction of the snowstorm. Yeah. What do you do?
Can I roll Arcana?
Yes, go ahead. All right. You have heard. So you've done your research. There are some places called either haunts or sanctuaries. If a spellcaster who's touched by either light magic or dark magic still has spell slots when they die, they create this place around them that sometimes replays their replays their memories, but also enchants some of the items present to with the spells of the spellcaster and remain their consciousness kind of stays attached to this place. You believe what you just saw was basically the memory of such a creature. Given that what you saw was a ball of fire crashing down, that is rather strange, because that would mean that the creature who's haunting this place was the ball of fire. What do you do?
That I've never felt that before. This is the first time I ever felt this.
Are you asking me or telling
Oh,
me?
I'm just gonna take out my notepad and like write it down.
Okay.
Also,
Lorelei and Erich, what are your characters' reactions to this strange spectacle?
A bit of shock and a bit of fear.
Mm-hmm.
Should we be worried about it?
I mean, this is worrying. A little interesting.
Yeah.
How far away would it have like landed?
It's based on like let's see. Make a perception check to see how like to see if you were able to like. Nice. So you'd say about a mile away. Okay. I'll be right back in a second, so I'm gonna let you discuss the plan.
we need to like find the Alcena, and then we can like explore that whole area. Well, whole fireball area maybe.
Uh, is there a chance that maybe Senna saw that? You know,
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, we've lost the tracks. There's nothing to follow, and I mean, it's a ways out of our way. You wouldn't happen to have
Hmm.
any like magic tracking stuff, would you?
Uh, I have I don't have any tracking things actually. No. Oops.
I could try to shapeshift into a mastiff, but that's relying on my horrible die rolls.
By the way, just letting you know, given that you've seen it from a mile away and that it is still shining somewhat through the storm, you know that this should be visible. There's a good chance that this will be visible to everyone inside of the storm. Just letting you know.
Okay, including
In-
Senna.
Very likely including Senna. Based on your perception check, you estimate that like the amount of light and noise that it was giving off when it exploded just would make it like a sort of beacon in the cold. So, what do your characters do?
I say let's head on over. See,
I like to mark at well. Do we have service right now? Actually.
No, you do not have service. No.
Great. No service. Well,
You're like really far up north at this point.
mm-hmm. Well, I remember Senna going to get fish, so does it look like it's near a river of sorts?
Apart from the glow through the snowstorm, you're not able to like see any other features. It doesn't really illuminate the landscape to make it more visible. It just illuminates the snow.
Well, I finished. Well,
All right. Oh, nice! You wrote notes for the previous game. Perfect. Okay. So uh uh does the group like seeing how difficult maneuvering through the snowstorm would be? Do your characters keep going or head back now?
uh, should we keep going or
Came out here to find Senna. We have to go find him.
yeah? Cold.
All right. You head deeper into the storm, and I'm gonna need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
That including me?
Uh, no, Senna, you you keep going towards this light that you see. You walk on and on until you almost like collide with the wall of a hut. Uh,
It was session 3 or 4.
Sorry,
You
what?
know,
Session
session?
4.
Is this is session 4? Correct.
Yeah.
I think 3.
First session we killed the T-Rex. Second
Right.
session we were down with the Minotaur. Third one we started this mission.
Oh, okay. All right. So fourth game then. Yes. So what was the okay. Please, Raymond and Ron, roll Constitution saves as you're heading deeper into this snowy madness. Okay. Senna, you maneuver yourself around this hut, find the door, open it, and when you do, you find yourself in a room without any sort of light. The light seems to have disappeared the moment you passed the moment that you opened the door. This place looks like it's handled the wrath of the elements much better. Um, it does have this large blob of strange mold and snow to the side right here, um, but but it seems overall like your best chance of survival at the moment.
I'm gonna take a strip of cloth and cover my mouth with it, like nose and mouth,
Okay.
just in case that's airborne at all.
Mm-hmm. Like it's completely frozen solid at the moment.
And
All right. So.
is there a by the entrance?
Mhm.
Is there a lot of snow on the entrance itself? Like,
Uh,
is the entrance visible clearly from the outside?
uh, um, you mean like the door?
Yeah.
Yeah, the door was like there's a lot less snow piled up on the building than there was on the other buildings, but there's like about this much snow when you open the door into the room. There's this much snow that's piled up against the door.
I'm going to hang one of my whips on the door,
Okay.
just so it's clear that I'm inside from outside.
Okay. All right. By the way, Ron and Graves, please make that Constitution saving throw.
All right, yeah. Do we add in advantage for clothing or?
No, that's taking into account that you have like this sophisticated clothing.
Okay.
You're not gonna get exhaustion from that, but um,
Not bad.
and Graves as well. Sorry, Raymond as well, please. By the way, Reyna, you take 5 cold damage from the storm that you're in. But that's gonna be over like 30 minutes of you guys walking. Okay, back to Senna. Okay, there is somewhat of a large hole in the like in the roof section of the house, but you are going to be able to find some shelter. What do you do with your time in this place?
Um, I'll try and explore a little just to see what's around, but I am keeping a decent distance from that mold.
Okay. I would like for you to roll investigation, please.
Yep.
All right.
The rolls are all or nothing today.
Yeah. You you look for this place. It seems to have been someone's home, rather sturdy. The fireplace, although completely empty, has stood the ravages of time. You see the remnants of glass jars, which must have been filled with herbs, now long decomposed. You see furniture, and you find what must have been a bed, uh, but that like has like the wood has kind of rotten into mush, and the straw that was being used is like decomposed as well. Thanks to your 21, you're also going to spot numerous um, um, patterns. There's you think you count 10 of them spread throughout the house. That are those very decorative carvings in the wood, and more often in the stone of this building that are these like intricate patterns, almost like a piece of art, but it's just an abstract shape. As you investigate, you hear the of the door opening. You turn around, and the door is still closed. What do you do?
I am going to hide under the bed.
Okay, make a stealth check.
Damn.
What did you roll?
14.
14. Okay. You you hide as best you can. After a few seconds of just being here. Raymond, if you could roll your Constitution save for the cold, that would be perfect. Okay, so Senna, after a few seconds of hiding, your vision kind of shifts, and you see the room as it used to be. All around you, there's like the furniture is in a much better shape, and and there isn't a hole in the roof yet. You see this strange creature with a multitude of black wings folded around her form. Enter the room. She's semi-translucent. Um, uh, um, yeah, but you see her moving around the place like she's very used to it. She seems wounded and cold. She goes immediately for the fireplace and starts to trace with one of her hands the path of one of those like complicated carvings that I told you about earlier. And as she does, the whole carving starts to glow with this red light. And when she's done, like following the whole pattern with her finger, a fire erupts in the fireplace. Then she turns around, and as her eyes lay on you, she vanishes, along with the rest of the vision.
I'm going to whisper under my breath, thank you, just in case I'm not hallucinating.
Okay.
And then I'm going to try and follow what she did to light the fireplace.
Right. You as you finish drawing the pattern, it starts to glow again as well. There there isn't any wood in the fireplace right now, but out of thin air, you see this mass of feathers just starts to like appear and catches fire. It does smell like
Oh.
burnt hair a lot, but you do have a source of heat now.
Awesome.
Let's see. I do have an image for this creature. I just had not uploaded it yet, so I'm looking for it for a second. Sorry about this.
That's okay.
All right, back to the rest of the group. You you're walking through the snow in the direction of this like what just looks like a large meteor that's still on fire that landed in the middle of the Siberian countryside. You Oh, there she is. Um, uh, um, After your cool. Graves, you don't take the 5 points of cold damage. And also, Senna, this is what the creature that you've encountered looks like. Okay. So, the others, you you reach a place where for some like you feel a sort of like heat. You know how some game masters describe like the cold of encountering a ghost that passes through you. It's the same thing with heat. You feel this like sensation that's not quite real, like the memory of warmth. As you reach your as you reach this place where the snow is actively starting to melt around this large crater, you all hear the roar of what must be a large beast coming from inside of the coming from like where the source of light is. You're at the edge of this crater. What do you do?
Hmm.
Still very low visibility.
Hmm. I would like to. I like to see. Well, see what's inside.
Okay.
Can I
Uh,
see it?
you peek over.
It
You.
would-
Mm-hmm.
hmm?
Okay. Make a perception check. You peek over your yeah. And you're only able to see this like light that that looks like a large fire that's been refracted so much by the snow that you like it kind of like hurts your eyes.
Ha. Mm-hmm.
What
That's
about
right.
the other two? Uh, um,
I
Lorelei.
would like.
Mm-hmm.
I would also like to try to see what's down in the crater.
All right. Roll perception. Okay. You're able to see a large. You're able to see like a large shape. A what appears to be a very tall humanoid, gray skin, complete like on fire, exuding all of the fire of this place, and that appears to have like no features for the eyes. It kind of looks like the creature that Sebastian had described seeing in his flashback of the lab. That you remember the two creatures that were in the like the large test tubes. This looks like this, and you see no sign of Senna, but Reina, you see the creature getting low to the ground and inhaling with its mouth. And then it turns its head, and it seems to be looking in your general direction. Okay, this is what the crater, the edge of the crater is going to look like. And your characters are towards the top.
Here or
Yep.
here?
Yeah, that's where I'm right here. And the creature is basically down here. All right. What do your characters do now?
Do you see anything? I can't. It's very bright for me.
Well, I think I found one of the creatures from the test tube, and it's looking over here.
What?
The does it
I
look
think
friendly?
I don't know. I don't know.
Ooh. Well, I didn't know that we had this sprite. That's perfect. Oh my gosh, I'm so blessed to have a talented sprite maker at home who does just make stuff. Cool. This is what it looks like. All right. So give me just 1 second because it is going to try to climb to where your characters are. Doo, doo, doo. There we go. Okay. All right. Still has to climb. Okay. Let's. Ooh, 16. Okay, cool. It is starting to make its way up towards you.
Not good.
What do your characters do?
Should we go or try and talk to it?
Yeah,
Or
I think we. I think we should go.
All right. So the three of you head through the snow. The creature reaches the top of the cliff. All of like you're quite far by this point, and I need everyone to make a perception check. Okay, Reina, you once again you're able to like see through the snow. The creature gets to the ground to where you were, inhales around the holes where your feet were, and then it turns and it's going to stalk in the direction of the north. It is still emitting this like strange ethereal fire all around it, but it is not following your characters.
What?
Um,
It got up there, but luckily it's not following us.
Ah, ah, ah. Yay! Ah, ah.
uh, we
So, it just stopped?
it's going in a just in different direction from where you are. It's leaving the crater, and it's on the prowl. It's moving pretty quickly, Reina.
Think maybe we ought to follow it? You know,
Mm,
I think that might be a good idea.
Okay,
yeah.
all right.
if it's
You
not
It's
chasing us.
if it yes, if it's not chasing us, we might as well chase it.
okay? So
Let's give it some distance, though. Let's give it some space.
yeah, like it gives off enough light that you're gonna be able to follow it pretty easily. It does not leave any tracks in the snow. This thing is this thing is the ghost of a creature that was here before and that died here. Like Ron, you're pretty certain when you see the lack of like footprints.
Footprints?
Yeah. Um, back in the hut, Senna, you. Okay, so give me just 1 second to check. Oh no, it is not capturing any of the music. I don't think. Hold on. Oh no. Well, okay. This recording is not gonna have any music in it. That's okay. Um. Uh. You. You now have a little bit of heat. Um. What do you do?
I think I'm gonna grab my whip from the doll,
Okay.
and I'm gonna find something that's metal. Is there anything large and metal in this room?
You oh yeah, you found this like large like cooking pot that is still holding like despite its obvious age.
Perfect.
Okay.
I'm gonna start to whip that to make an extremely loud noise that should hopefully help people find me.
Okay. So hey, roll for performance.
Oh no.
Okay.
It's not terrible.
You start like banging against it. You make this large noise that you like echoes around in the hut, and after a few minutes of this, you're starting to get out of breath, but you're still going. A voice draws your attention as she says, enough of this. What are you doing?" You turn around to see the ghostly creature sitting in the sitting on like there must have been a chair there, but there isn't anymore. So you're just seeing
Right.
her kind of float in this place.
Apologies, I wasn't certain if you were actually there. I was just trying to get the attention of my group to help find me.
there's a storm outside. You might want to just wait it out. If your friends are smart, they'll have found a place to hunker down for themselves.
I hope so, but at the same time, I can't help but feel they're probably looking for me.
Still, uh, um, I would like it if you would stop making this ruckus. I am. The promise once you die is that you will rest in peace, isn't it?
Apologies. If I had known you were still here and I wasn't just seeing things, that your presence was lingering and it wasn't an echo left behind, I would have not disturbed you. And I will just sit down opposite them.
It's all right. Most of the things in my condition don't are just echoes, unaware of what they are. I just used to be a bit smarter than all of them. That's why I can still talk.
Yes. I'm not used to being able to just speak with people like you.
Well, if it's any comfort, I don't have many occasions to talk with people like you. Even when I was alive, your your kind has always disliked creatures with my ghoulish appearance.
Ghoulish? You look beautiful.
Uh, I I agree, and so does my creator. But me and my children have nevertheless been regularly eradicated by some humans. Has the world changed that much since I died?
Unfortunately, not enough. There are still people like that, and they are unfortunately the majority.
Well, do you I have a question. Do you know why the end of the world hasn't happened yet?
I guess that depends on who you ask, and depends on what's meant to cause it at the time.
It was supposed to happen in February, early February. I've been counting the days since I died, made sure I didn't miss it, and even sent some crows to fetch me the newspapers. Uh, so I know what date it is. I know that the final judgment was supposed to happen.
Final judgment of which deity?
It's not it's a group of them. They were supposed to show up on Earth and tell everyone whether humans were good or evil. Have you heard of anything like this? This is supposed to once it happens, I'll be able to leave this darned uh, little hut I find myself trapped in.
Was one of the gods meant to be Kronos?
Give me just 1 second. Uh, the gods have many names, dear. I I don't know of any called Kronos.
Hmm.
That's fine. Is there a check I could make to see if I know the event that they're talking about?
You're pretty sure that if the end of the world was to happen in February, someone would have notified you.
Well, any sort of, because the aspect of Judgment Day has been used by a lot of different religions and cultures.
Mhm.
Is there one that she's speaking about that feels more familiar than the others in this situation?
I mean, we're playing in 2012, so there was the whole thing about the Mayan
End of the Mayan
calendar
calendar.
ending, but that was like a gross misinterpretation of how those calendars were supposed to work. And that's about all that comes to like mind. Um, if you want to make it like a history check, I could tell you about like different like cultures that have had myths around the end of the world and stuff like this. But like uh, the the what specifically she's talking about and it happening in February of 2012 just does not like match with the reality you exist in. What's your
I'm
name?
gonna. Oh, my name's Senna. What shows?
Oh, around the time I died, the people here called me Baba Yaga, but I've had many names throughout history.
Baba Yaga.
Yes.
As in the creature that rides in a cauldron?
Well,
Or is that a gross misinterpretation?
that was one time. It was one time. But yes, the I don't know how much the myths have changed over the past 100 years, but I was. I think I'd been spotted around the region and was known as a bit of a witch.
Yes, that hasn't changed that much. You're one of the largest witches of note, especially for this area.
Uh, um, as this is happening, the both of you are going to hear this screech, and uh, out of the window, you can see this like light coming through the storm. That similar like a large bonfire. Um, Baba Yaga, uh, um, like she turns to listen to it, but doesn't really uh, uh, react.
Is that a friend of yours, Miss Baba Yaga?
That's the thing that killed me.
Oh! I'm gonna activate the right on both of my weapons. I am not taking any chances.
Okay. How long do these last?
The rights,
Yeah.
they last until I rest or drop my weapons.
Okay, cool. All right. So yeah, you activate your rights on both whips. Um, Baba Yaga is going to tell you there isn't um, there usually it doesn't come here, but it is much dumber than I am. So as a ghost, it keeps forgetting that that it's fighting for no reason anymore. It's already dead. You should be fine if you stay in here.
Okay. I'll keep my hands on my weapons, but I'll sit back down.
You hear the screech again, and this time she's gonna turn her head and say, "Oh, I think it caught scent of a prey."
Do you think that would be me?
Um, It's too early to tell. It could be either of us. All right.
In your current form, can you fight?
Just as much as it can, but I don't like having to do that.
Hopefully neither of us will have to.
Hopefully. So, back to the rest of the group.
I'm going to be right back while you go through that.
Okay, yeah. The rest of the group, you are you're following through this through the snowstorm still. I need all of you to make another Constitution saving throw for because you did mention you're staying back far enough, so you're not in the circle of supernatural heat of this creature.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay, that's a pass. That's a pass. Okay, everybody passes. You are you're good. You the creature seems to stop. You can't necessarily make out what it's doing, but there is a lot of like movement where the flame is. Do you get closer to try to identify what is happening?
Where exactly is this area, by the way?
Hold on. I'm gonna put y'all on the map. Copy. All right, here we go. Over here should do. Okay. Your characters have arrived here, and the creature has continued onwards. But through the snow, it's really hard to tell what it could be doing. So, anyone want to go? It's not progressing any further. So, what do your characters do?
Well, I'll just keep watch, I guess, because
What do you mean by keep watch? Just sit tight and try to observe, or like move closer to try to observe?
sit still and try to observe.
Okay. Make a perception check at a disadvantage, please.
Fair enough.
What about the other two?
I'd like to get closer.
All right. So you can make a perception check without disadvantage. But okay, that is an 11. But I also need you to roll for stealth. Ooh, excellent. Okay, so you, thanks to your like excellent stealth, you're able to get you're able to get close enough to to identify at least what it's doing. The creature seems to be embroiled in the middle of a fight. It seems to be reenacting a moment of its life. It's fighting an enemy that you can't see, but that seems to be moving all around it at blinding speeds. The creature launches fireballs, jumps around, trying to catch this thing, and finally you see it snatch something out of the air and slam it multiple times into the ground. You like whatever it is fighting is only visible to it, but after that, the thing seems to escape once again, and the the ghost keeps moving north.
You'd just be staring in shock of what just happened.
Right. Um. Okay. What about Ron?
I'd be like, is it okay to like go now? I guess did it just leave?
It's back on the move. Yeah.
Okay, that was weird, but we should continue following, right, Raymond? I mean Graves. Wait, Raymond or wait? Did you introduce yourself as Raymond or Graves?
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's It's Raymond Graves.
Mm. Okay. So we should keep moving, following it. Hopefully, it's not
All
like
right.
like capture of Senna
Yeah.
or someone.
All right.
Yeah. This thing seems dangerous to say the least.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it seems dangerous, but it is dead. So, looks like it's dead.
I mean, based on the our last mission, I'm not sure if dead really makes a difference.
Yeah.
You catch up to Reina, and you're able to continue. Right now, you seem to be on a path of some sort. Despite the snow, you can tell that the landscape has been arranged to be more easily traversable, and it's not very long before you find before you are let's see. Yeah, it's not very long before you are able to um, spot like a building. There might have been a village here at some point. Um, okay. The creature accelerates. It
Oh
is
dear.
yeah. It is almost. It is in the process of losing you. What do you do?
Pick up the pace.
If we were to dash,
Yeah.
would that?
Mm-hmm.
Would that count as would they notice us?
You don't know if it noticed you or if it noticed, like whatever it was hunting and fighting. Graves, you were talking about dashing. I need you to make an athletics check in order to arrive on in order to arrive like in a okay, excellent. So you are going to be there. You're going to get there, like on the same turn as the ghost. Ron and Reina. I also need. You see that like Graves is just sprinting into the storm. Do you follow? And if so, make an athletics check to try to keep up.
What about this bridge over here?
Huh? You haven't reached it yet.
So we can't see it yet.
Nope, not yet. No.
I'm gonna try to catch up with him.
All right, roll athletics. Natural 20, nice. Okay, and Ron. The other two are sprinting, sprinting ahead. Leaving the are they leaving the wizards alone in the snowstorm, or are you
I am
catching up?
following, actually.
All right, roll athletics as well. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Yeah, the whole gang is here. Excellent. So, you're okay. This is hold on. I should put down Senna as well. So Senna, you are you're inside of the house, and you see this large shape erupting with ghostly fire, like that has reached the side of the house and is like and that is like basically yelling challenges at the house. This is what it looks like. It's a strange
Oh wow.
yeah, it's a strange type of entity. So I'm gonna ask that everybody roll for initiative. This doesn't have to be a combat, just like when you caught the Minotaur, but this has to be. Okay, hold on. There we go. But we gotta know who acts first in those situations. Cool. Senna, Ron, Reyna, and Raymond. Cool. Everybody rolled initiative. Where is? Oh, let's see. I think Raymond. You gotta select your token. Yeah, exactly. But you can keep the 21 that you had rolled earlier. Okay.
Is that meant to be true on the map?
Hmm.
You've put a second Senna.
Yeah, this is where you currently are. Where is the other one? Oh, yeah, you okay, cool. So yeah, no, you're gonna be where you placed the character. Okay. All right. Raymond, you're the first to act. You can see you can see the ghost is on the other side of this rickety bridge. And is about to and is like about to engage combat with whatever it is looking at, and you spot this house that's standing. It looks like it's about to like charge the house. What do you do?
Well, I think no matter what, I want this thing to, be at a disadvantage, so I'm going to move up and cast Bane on the
Okay.
On the creature.
All right. So
Nice.
you can
So
move
that's
up.
a charisma saving throw.
Okay.
Yeah. I think I'll just move up a bit.
Okay, you
Sure.
got it. So you just need to be within 30 feet of it. So that's the edge of the bridge. You do not risk collapsing the bridge at that distance. But I do need so yeah, moving your character here. Okay, that's a charisma saving throw.
Yep.
11. That's, I believe, is that a fail?
That is a fail.
Okay.
I have a 13 DC.
Whenever a target that fails this saving throw makes an attack roll or a saving throw for the spell ends. Okay, a minus d4. Got it. and it's concentration up to 1 minute.
Yep.
So is that like it's whenever a target makes an attack roll? Okay, all right. That's gonna
Or saving throw.
or saving.
So
That's
just-
gonna make things a little bit more difficult. Got it. That's your action. Any bonus
Yep.
action?
No, that's it.
Okay, Reina, it's your turn. Reina.
I'm thinking.
Okay. Sorry. Sometimes I don't know if someone is muted or thinking or like off to get some food or something. So that's why I asked. But take your time.
I yell out to it to there's no reason to fight.
Okay. Make a persuasion roll, please. Okay. You know you're being eloquent. You know that like you're being convincing, and your body language should be appeasing. The creature doesn't seem to understand language. It's it screeches like it has noticed you, but it seems to be like programmed to do something and about to do it. And it does not understand like the words that you're using. That was your bonus action. Do you want to use your action and your movement action?
I guess I'll try to cross the bridge.
Okay, that's going to be your movement action. Are you just running through from one side to the other? All right. Make an athletics check. If you pass a 13, the bridge is still going to be okay. No. The bridge collapses beneath your feet. You step on a rotten wood plank, and you are going to fall into the frigid waters beneath. Do you want to use your action to dash and get out and try to get out of the water?
Another athletics check.
Yeah, that because right now like there is a downstream current, so it's going to be another athletics to try to like get out of the water. You take 2 points of cold damage, by the way, and every turn and right now because you're soaked wet, every turn that you are like soaked wet, you're going to take like more points of cold damage.
Okay. I think that's it.
Wait, is it a reaction? Is it a fall? Is it fall?
Is it a reaction to fall? No.
No, did she fall?
Yes, she fell. Like she made it here and then fell down when she did the 2 in athletics. And and with the 8 and with your second athletics check, you're able to like basically just make it to the shore, but that you used all of your movements just to get you here. Okay. All right, Senna, it's your turn.
I'm gonna look at Baba Yaga as this thing's like screaming things at the house. Like, is that normal? Or...
Ugh, it's making a ruckus. I think it wants another match. I don't have the energy for that.
Would you like me to go in your stead?
Hmm?
Would you like me to go in your stead?
Mm. Ow.
Did you say you wanted to fight it?
I asked if she wanted me to fight it.
Oh, how gallant. Okay, make a do you think you have any chances?
I'm just gonna quickly look out the window. I'm not sure, but I can try.
Humans always so foolish and brave. She moves to one of the symbols on the side of the wall and like traces her finger alongside it, and there is going to be a so hold on, give me 1 second to describe it. A rumble through the whole house as it starts to like shake and lift. And let's see, where did I? There we go. My library. Okay, this is what it actually looks like. With the chicken.
Oh no! I love it. It's like Owl House.
To be more specific, Owl House is like Baba Yaga.
Oh yeah, they definitely took that from Baba Yaga's house,
Yeah. There we go.
and probably Howl's
Yeah.
Moving Castle as well.
Okay, so she is okay. She's going to she's going to point to a rune that is on the other side of the wall, and tells you to trace your hand along it when she says. Okay.
Of course, I hold my action to do so
Okay.
whenever she tells me to.
Cool. So, when you do so, a green, deadly miasma starts to come out of the whole house, spreading outwards, and it's going to. I think it has an AOE attack. I just need to check it for a second. Okay, that's going to be your action. You have been moved over to here. Yeah. What do you want to do with back? There we go. What do you want to do with your movement and bonus action?
I will move over to the runes that she told me to.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, like when she lets you know to use it, then you activate it, and that's it's gonna be a saving throw for me. Okay. Let's see. There we go. Okay, there we go. Alright. Okay. The hut releases a disgusting and offensive miasma, all creatures in a 60-foot radius of the hut make a DC 18 Constitution saving throw. If the interior is not sealed, this includes any creatures inside the hut. Okay, who is within 60? There is a large hole, so that is going to include you, Senna. Within 60 feet.
It's everyone.
Everyone? Alright, everyone make a Constitution saving throw. I'm sorry, Baba Yaga was not aware of your presence in this place. It's difficulty 18. Okay.
Yay!
Raymond and Reyna, both of you have disadvantage on your poison, so that gives you disadvantage on your attack roll for you on any attack rolls you do for your next turn. And the ghost is also at a disadvantage on top of having a penalty. Cool. Ron and Senna, you are able to resist. On its turn, the creature moves into the house, floating upwards. When it comes in, it identifies Baba Yaga, but it sees you next to the poison rune, and so it's going to attack you, Senna. Okay. So Withering Touch, I am at a disadvantage, so that is a 7. I do not think that hits.
Nope.
And on top of that, I have the Bane, so that extra should not hit. It lurches forwards. You can see that in its life, being on fire, it would be much deadlier. But the fact is that the fire does nothing to you as the creature is dead. And that's it for my turn. Ron, it's your turn.
I'm like, what the heck?
This is not part of the original adventure. It's just that after Senna got lost, I realized that I could introduce what had actually happened in this place through the haunt. Yeah. Raymond,
Okay.
Ron, what do you do?
No brain. If I use Longstrider, would that help with him getting over the over the bridge?
I'd say give you. It would allow you to make the roll, the athletics or acrobatics roll with advantage to try to cross. But right now, a portion of it is collapsed. So, but yeah, you would be able to make the roll.
Do I know where it is? No, wait, I don't actually. I can't actually see it. So.
Because you're so close to the creature, right now, it and everything that is within like 30 feet of it is illuminated. So you're able to see the house, the creature. You're able to see that it like flew into the house. You're also able to see Reyna.
Senna.
No. Reyna. Senna is inside the house.
Right.
Yeah. I don't think either of the groups of player characters are aware of each other yet.
I'm on a mystical adventure in a walking house. I'm happy.
This is good. I got nothing. Otherwise,
Okay,
I'm gonna cast I'm gonna move to Raymond.
Okay.
Take a pinch of dirt and cast Longstrider on him.
Okay, cool. So that gives him what, an extra 10 feet of movement.
Yep.
All right, excellent. That is your action. Cool.
And can I roll like a history check to like, or arcana or history to like see what this house is? Well, whose this house is and what it's made up. What made that poison area?
Yeah. Go ahead and make a your choice, Arcana or History.
Hmm.
I'm gonna give you different answers depending on what skill you choose, but
I want to do both. I mean, Arcana would be
the occult knowledge that has to do with this. History would have. I would tell you like which of the local legends it is, but I feel like you already did research of the local legends. You already knew about Baba Yaga. So go ahead and roll Arcana.
fair enough.
Okay.
Not that good, but
You you've just been the only thing that really comes to mind is a warning in multiple of the books that Ea owns, not to ever if you meet a creature that has uh, um, bird parts that it should not have. It's one of the creatures of the Raven Queen, and is not to be messed up. Is not to be trifled with. That's it's that like you just remember that warning. All right, Raymond, it's your turn, and you have an extra 10 feet of movement. Oh, it's not concentration either. That's cool.
yep.
Where'd the creature go?
It is inside of the house, and because it's the main source of light, you can see the outline of the house and everything. Given that like the light is coming from mostly inside.
I thought that was part of the house at first.
Oh no, it's right here. Yeah.
I think I can get it wherever I want.
You do have to take into account that the house is like 10 feet in the air on giant chicken wings, chicken feet.
Yeah. All right. I think I'm
Also
gonna
good
start
Mhm.
by bonus action activate my form of dread.
Okay. Oh, that gives you
So-
temporary HP. Okay, excellent.
Nice. I got 12 temp HP.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna run up about here
Okay. I need you to make.
and just
Okay, so depending on whether you're trying to like just run as fast as you can over the bridge, or you're trying to strategically jump on the parts that have that are still like standing, I need you to roll athletics or acrobatics to get through.
I'll try and do a
You get through. You do not fall
Yeah.
in the water. So yeah, you get to here. Through you now have line of sight of the ghost, like through the window and the pits and the bits of ethereal matter that it are still poking out of the house. What do you do?
Well, I'm going to shoot it with my shotgun. So
Nice.
it's a disadvantage. I assume 9 does not hit.
Are you? Why would you be at a disadvantage?
I think I've. Didn't you say I was poisoned?
Oh yeah, you were. Yeah, absolutely. So 9 does not hit. That is going to stop actually. Like next turn. Okay. Bonus action.
That was for the form of dread.
For the yeah. What does your
Yeah.
form of dread look like, please?
I think I described it before, but basically, he turns into basically a skeleton.
Okay. You got it. The okay, hold on. The source of the power, the whispers that have been instructing you seem pleased. They say, yes, more ghosts for my collection. Kill them again. Reina, it's your turn. And you're gonna take 1d4 points of cold damage. You take 2 points of cold damage from.
Oh, I have to like. Oh, I forgot. I have an appointment today, so
Okay.
I have to go somewhere. I'm very sorry. Have to leave early.
That's
I
okay.
wish I.
With 2 players missing, this combat might be a little bit too hard, so we might want to just leave it here for today. Is that all right with everyone?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Let's do
Okay.
the stars and wishes real quick, and we'll pick it back up next week. Have a great day, everyone.